Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video. There is no surprises, there is no such thing as countdown. We're straight up here with one of the most beautiful Rolls-Royce Cullinans that you might have seen. It's a black badge and it is so beautiful that I wanted to make a video about telling you guys that this could literally be it right over here. And not this exact car, but this exact spec that I found out that I might buy. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is for you guys to actually let me know what you guys think about my new car that I'm gonna be getting very soon. I want you guys to let me know if this is worth it or not. And before you guys make the decision, I want you guys to watch this video until the end because I'm gonna show you guys everything about this car, from the interior to the exterior to what kind of engine it is. Of course, most of you guys already know that. But bro, this car is presidential, bro. Like, just imagine pulling up with your driver in this car. Guys, it's literally unbeaten, unheard of. So this is exactly what you guys are looking forward to, and this is exactly what I might be getting very soon. I almost smashed my videographer, but anyways, boys, this video is gonna be a fun one. I'm gonna show you guys everything about this car. Something really beautiful about this car is, like, you know, those little details that actually matters, guys. So there's quite a lot of things about this car that I love that I want to show you guys, and hopefully by the end of this video, we'll have a decision to make. All right, so let's have a look, inshallah. Let's go on a drive as well. And yeah, the car overall, the rims, one of the most beautiful specced out rims that I've seen in a Rolls-Royce. The orange color, of course, matches the glasses and the outfit. You guys already know. And the interior, man, the interior is so beautiful that black on black really goes hard. But there's one issue, guys. In summer, this won't be black on black. All right, you definitely have to do something about the interior, or you have to be cautious before getting this car, because if you get this car with a black interior and it is black already, it's gonna be tough, especially in summer. It also has umbrellas, guys, which, by the way, you guys already know this. I have a Rolls-Royce Ghost, and you guys might be thinking, what's the point of getting another Rolls-Royce? Now, that is something that I want to talk to you guys about, because certainly it doesn't make sense, right? You already have a Ghost, you want to go for a Cullinan. What is the purpose behind it? Now, that is exactly what I'm going to talk about in this video, on why exactly am I going to go from a Ghost to another Rolls-Royce Cullinan, and the reason behind it, my current likings of this car, my current, you know, favorite parts, and certainly a few things that I haven't liked. And all of these things will be in detail. All of these things will be taught or spoken about in this video. Now, perhaps, well, as easy as that, I was actually trying to, like, push it, bro. No power. All you have to do is literally press it. It's so beautiful, so nice. If you guys don't remember, in 2023 December, I bought my first ever Rolls-Royce Ghost. And now, 2025 December, I'm looking into my new dream car for 2026. Now, this video is perhaps already out by the New Year's, or perhaps in the first week of the New Year's. So you guys are seeing it a little bit late, but you guys have a decision to make. All right, I've seen so many sports cars, I've seen so many Aventadors, SVJs, and all of that stuff, but nothing has caught my eyes like this car. And there's a reason to it. There's no point of buying sports cars that are super fast in Dubai. I certainly don't see it. You cannot drive fast, you cannot rev the car, you cannot really race unless you go to the tracks. But overall, I think this car, with the fact that it has such a high status, just like the Ghost, I think it would catch so many attention, so many eyes. And of course, I'm a social media guy. I definitely want to have something for social media and of course enjoy it. I've loved Rolls-Royce so much. It was my dream to have a Rolls-Royce when I was a child. So to have one more, it doesn't hurt. It certainly adds up to the dream, guys. So now we're gonna go take it on a ride, inshallah. Show you guys how beautiful and how smooth the ride in this car is. Yeah, let's do it, boys, inshallah. I don't really have to do this, boys, because you guys already know this. This is how easy it is, guys. So let's go on a ride and check out how smooth this car is, inshallah. Let's do it. Alright, my people, we're finally on the road. The first thing that I would like to do is actually open up the sunroof and show you guys the Burj Khalifa view that you guys can see right over here. Wow, this car is so beautiful, guys. Allahumma barik. So I'm gonna close it because there's too much noise, boys. Now you guys might be thinking, why is Ihsan even going with a Cullinan? Why not even a different car? Why not even a fast car? You know, Ihsan was into GT3 RSs, Ihsan was into Lambos. Now, I'm still into those cars and I still love it so much, guys. But the way that I've been addicted to Rolls-Royce for the past 2 years, it just doesn't let me drive anything else daily except this beauty right over here. And I already have a Ghost, and you guys might be thinking, all right, just settle with the Ghost and go get a fast car. Well, I wish that was the case, guys, but I'm not really interested in the sedan Ghost anymore. Like, it's too small and I feel like I'm driving literally on the ground. But when I drive a G-Wagon, when I drive a Cullinan, guys, it feels so much more different. It feels bossy, if I'm being honest, guys. I know that's kind of a girlish, way to say it, but it feels so much more nicer. You feel like, you know where you're going, you kind of have control over the road. And God forbid, if you get into an accident, which God forbid if it happens, you're much more safer than a small sedan Rolls Royce, which if you guys didn't know, that's a fun fact right over there, guys. So this car right over here, guys, is around 1.5 to 1.7 million dirham in exact. And the reason why I'm even able to spend that kind of money on a car is because, alhamdulillah, I've been doing dropshipping for the past 5 years. I've been hustling for the past 5 years non-stop. Even to this day, I put 6 to 10 hours of work every single day, no excuses whatsoever. And the reason why I'm so addicted to work is because, guys, when you start your entire journey on hustling and working hard, then it becomes a habit. And that's what I've been habituated to. I like the fact that I'm able to live on my own freedom, buy whatever that I want, work with whoever I want, do work at whatever time that I want. And alhamdulillah, that's the freedom that every single one of you need. And that freedom perhaps for me came through e-commerce and dropshipping, which I'm so thankful to. And I'm so happy that I've got to this position. Now, this car to be 1.7 exact or 1.65 exactly is something that in Dubai, if you guys didn't know, you cannot really do down payments because then there's interest, and I'm not a fan of interest, and I wouldn't do interest whatsoever. I'm a Muslim, alhamdulillah. And that's not something that my family would even let me. And that's not something that I would do by myself. So instead, we're looking into a one-time payment for this beautiful car. And one-time payment for some of you guys, 1.7 million dirham, is literally end of the world. While for some other people, this is literally their daily earnings. And I'm not even over exaggerating, guys. This is literally something that people make in a singular day, while I make it maybe in a month, maybe in 2 months. Which is actually crazy, guys, to remember what is the difference of wealth between different people, subhanallah. So maybe I'm wealthy for some of you guys, but for me, somebody else is wealthy. And alhamdulillah, in every single situation that we're in. So this car right over here is a black badge Rolls Royce Cullinan, guys, and it is 2023 model, perhaps something new. It's not 2025, of course. 2025 brand new would be something as a complete waste, if I'm being real honest and genuine with you guys, because if you get cars 0 kilometers, guys, there is no point whatsoever. The minute that you drive it from the showroom, it literally drops in value, literally around 10 to 15%, which is not something that I'm a fan of, and I'm not interested in losing that kind of a value, especially in a Cullinan. That's why I'm going with a 2023 version of it. And this exact Rolls Royce perhaps might not be the one, but it will be exactly like this. It's going to be a black badge. It's going to be a black interior. I'm a fan of black interior, guys. You guys can let me know if I should go with the blue interior, if I should go with the orange interior. Perhaps that's something that you guys might be interested in. But overall, I'm a big fan of the black interior, the black exterior. And guys, it goes so hard, wallah. It goes so hard to the point that I can't even explain it, mashallah. So that is why I want to go with a car like this. Perhaps one of the biggest reasons why I would go with this car is respect. Now, when you drive this car, guys, when you turn your signal to the left and you want the road to be empty, it's empty. When you want to go to the right and you turn your signal on, literally it's empty. And perhaps if you go to a valley and you drop this car off as a young 22-year-old, the respect of the people goes so high for you. Now, I'm not saying this for you guys to live for the people, but perhaps if you were to actually acknowledge the fact that it does matter for you on what you're buying, on how you want to be respected, on how you want to be seen on the road, then 100% matters, right? Literally all around me, people are looking at me right now. They aren't, but like, let's just imagine they're looking at me and they're seeing, wow, this is a young guy driving this kind of a car. That is insane. And I do agree with them. If I was a young guy driving this kind of car, I would even be surprised by myself, subhanallah. I literally give way to this guy right over here, and he literally pulled out his hand until his arm, and he said thank you. If I was in a shitty car, guys, perhaps a sports car, do you guys think they would say the same thing? Wallahi, I've driven Lamborghinis, guys, and I don't get the respect that I want on the car. People literally disrespect me. Why? Because I look like a toy. I look like a douchebag. I look like a course seller. Perhaps that's not something that I'm interested in, even though that's something that we do, of course. We do have programs that we sell to the people. We do have mentorships that's available. But the only purpose for that is actually to help the people out. And if you guys are curious what exactly is that, we have an e-commerce mentorship. We have, of course, the free Discord that I told you guys about that you guys can join in the description down below completely for free. But yeah, if you guys were to be mentored by me and actually start your e-commerce and dropshipping journey and learn how exactly did we make 8.7 million dirhams in literally 12 months, then perhaps the first link in the description will guide you through the entire thing, and inshallah you guys will know exactly on how you can get started with this business module. So Anyways, apart from everything that I've told you guys, this car right over here drives like a feather. Now you guys might not see it through the lens or the camera, guys, but I swear to God, it's literally the smoothest car that I perhaps have ever driven. And I've driven the Wraith, I've driven the Dawn, I've driven the Ghost, I've driven literally every single Rolls Royce except the one that Beyonce has. I don't know, it's around $60 million. It's like one of one. Except that, I've driven every kind of a Rolls Royce that you guys could think of. And Cullinan has been the smoothest one. And perhaps it's not my first time driving the Cullinan or being driven in a Cullinan. I could tell you guys with 100% guarantee that this Cullinan, or perhaps Cullinan in Rolls Royces specifically, is the smoothest car that you could drive. And I'm not saying that for the fact that I'm buying this car. I'm saying this for the fact that if you guys were into buying something for yourself, then I wouldn't suggest anything except this Ghost right over here. Now, I love this car so much to the point that I would literally get this car over any sports car, over any other luxury car, over Bentley, over anything else, even though I've driven the Bentley Bentayga, I've driven a lot of Bentleys, a lot of other cars, and alhamdulillah, I've had the experience and the privilege to be in those cars and to feel them and to know if it's actually good enough or not. And I still say to this day, guys, that Rolls-Royce Cullinans are literally the smoothest cars, the most comfortable car, the most respected car that you could drive on the road. And if you guys ever get a chance to be actually driven in this car or drive this car, I promise it will literally change your mind on buying a Brabus G-Wagon, buying a Lamborghini Urus, buying anything else. Because this car right over here, guys, it is respected. It is something that is like a unique piece on the road. And I want to show you guys something, all right? I want to show you guys how this car exactly looks on the road. And you guys have seen the montages, of course. But like, just have a look how beautiful this car is. And I wouldn't go with any other color except the black one, guys. The black glossy color, literally the most perfect color you could get on a Rolls Royce. Even for my own Ghost, the black matte doesn't really hit as much as the glossy black, guys. The glossy black is something that entrepreneurs, high-level people actually likes to drive. And that's something that I've noticed, guys. People doesn't really like driving these kind of, matte black, all of these kind of stupid wraps and stupid colors that you guys have seen, I specifically in 2026 want to be, inshallah, in a position where I have a huge network of people with me. I have a lot of people in my circle who are respected, who are, valued and all of that stuff. And for me to perhaps get to that position, I need to fix everything within myself, within the things that I drive, within the clothes that I wear, etc, etc. And you guys get the point. Again, I'm not saying to live for the people, but perhaps if you want to be respected and if you want to be in the top 1%, you kind of have to follow the top 1%, And the top 1% always drives a car that is respected on the road, just like this Cullinan right over here. And guys, what's so crazy? When I was a kid, I literally used to dream of this car exactly. When I was in school, I used to lie to my classmates that my dad owns a Rolls-Royce Ghost, which subhanAllah, I then went and bought a Rolls-Royce Ghost and made that dream come true with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm now in a position that it literally seems unbelievable for someone this young to be in this kind of a beautiful car. And I keep saying young, guys, but trust me, there's literally less than 1% of the world who are actually self-made, who are actually 22, driving these kind of cars. And I'm saying this with all genuine feelings, guys. I'm not saying this to be cocky about it, to actually show off or anything as such. I actually want to tell you guys with full motivation. And if you want to be in the top 1% between 10,000 people, you have to be different than all of them to be in the top 1%. SubhanAllah, guys, literally beside me is another Rolls-Royce Cullinan. How beautiful is that? MashaAllah, boys. That is so beautiful. That is literally me driving on the road. How crazy is that, guys? Allahumma barik. I like this color too. It's actually kind of like dark gray or dark kind of, what do you guys call this color, guys? Stain gray? Something like that, guys. I don't even know, to be honest. Something like that. It's actually like...
Let's keep it as dark gray.
Dark gray. That's actually a good word to, mention it with. So dark gray color, it's not bad, but guys, black color on a Rolls Royce, unbeaten, unheard of. Of course it's heard of, but on a 22-year-old, yeah, very rare, guys. The people that I could even name is like people who live in the Canada, people who are very phenomenal in their name and all of that stuff. But alhamdulillah, for me to be in this position to actually drive this kind of car, and this is all due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. At the end of the day, alhamdulillah, even if I'm driving it for a day and perhaps I haven't bought it yet, and the fact that I'm able to purchase it with my own money at the age of 22, that is something that I'm so proud of, alhamdulillah. And of course, I'm not saying this once again to show off or anything as such. I'm just saying this for you guys to get motivated and to remember that you guys can achieve the finer things in life if you work hard. sitting in this car with this kind of interior, with this kind of a mindset that I have, that I want to conquer every single one of my goals, every single one of my dreams, is the rarest thing that you will see on a 22-year-old. 22-year-old these days, they're lost. They don't want to work hard. They don't want to do the things that are actually hard, you know? They want everything to be done in the easier way. All right, my people, we just reached the gas station. I'm gonna go get some snacks, and I'm using my Ray-Ban to film a nice reel for you guys. So let's go ahead and inshallah get some drinks, and I'll talk to you guys more about this car, inshallah. Where's that V drink, the V10, something like that? All right, my people, alhamdulillah, let's got my water and some drinks. And yeah, this car is beautiful, guys. And I'm very soon making a decision about the car, inshallah. I do have a meeting to go to right now, and kind of let you guys know what's gonna happen next about this car. What am I exactly gonna get? But yeah, I do want you guys to vote in the comment section if you guys want to see me drive this car right over here. I know most of you guys want me to. Most of you guys also want me to drive a fast car, rev it up, just like I did with the GT3 and all of those other cars. But I keep the decision to you guys. You guys can let me know. And right now, we're about to hop inside back in the car, inshallah, take it on a ride and go to my meeting. So let's see. I've been driving this car for a week and I loved it so much. And maybe one more week until we make a decision. So inshallah, we'll make a decision very soon, and let's hop inside the car. All right, my people, as simple as it sounds, one button, you have closed the door. All of the good stuff in this car is something that I truly love. And yeah, you guys can let me know, inshallah. It's probably end of the video, and I will miss you guys until the next one. But yeah, I hope you guys will have an amazing 2026. Make sure you smash your goals. Make sure you get whatever that you want, and whatever that you put on your to-do list, it is done in 2026. So if you guys are ready to, inshallah, change your life, make sure that you actually subscribe and join the free Discord. And inshallah, very soon, a huge announcement is coming. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.